go of everything.
Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Zeus here. I am bringing you a best counter to the Inferno Dragon and or Sparky. I have played many Sparkies in my career or experience of Clash Royale. It is an extremely annoying card. I know a lot of people feel the same exact way. No one really knows how to counter it. No one really knows how to play it. I don't know how to use it, and I have it. Every time I use it, I struggle with it. They always seem to zap it or put down a minion horde or something, a Valkyrie, and it just takes it out. I've had 3 down at once, and I lost the battle. Now, if that doesn't say something, I don't know what is. The Sparky is my least favorite card in the game. However, the Inferno Dragon was released not too long ago, and I have played it 3 times. I have lost twice, I believe. I either drew or lost twice, but I know for sure I just did a draw with a guy who was using the Inferno Dragon and the Sparky. Now, the best counter to these 2 cards, the Inferno Dragon and the Sparky, in my opinion, is the card on screen. Now, the reason I feel that this is the best card is because the value of it is just insane. The hit points isn't what you're looking at. What you're looking at is the lifetime. The lifetime is 40 seconds of the raid. Now, if you think about it, you're going to cycle through this card very quickly because it's only 3 elixir. And depending on what kind of deck you're using, you could cycle through this in less than 20 to 30 seconds. Now, the level of it does not matter, in my opinion. The level isn't going to matter only because the skeletons are the skeletons are just there as distractions. They're not there to do damage. They're not there to go and kill the tower. They're strictly there for distraction. Now, why I say that is because if you're using a deck like I am, where you have the P.E.K.K.A, the Dark Prince, and the Prince, which are all very high hit point troops, the Inferno Dragon and the Sparky are going to do a devastating amount of damage to them. Now, it's not like you're going to have out, say, a knight or a group of barbarians. Now, the Sparky can kill all of that very quickly with one shot. The Inferno Dragon can lock onto a giant and kill it in the blink of an eye after it locks on for more than 2 or 3 seconds. However, when you have a card that is constantly spewing out skeletons that is distracting it, it is just ridiculous. We're going to hop into the replay here. I did draw with this guy. I didn't know he had the Inferno Dragon until nearly close to the end of the battle. You're going to see here in a little bit. Now, whenever I play the Sparky and I have this deck, the skeleton or the tombstone is definitely, you're going to want to put it on the side that he puts his Sparky. Only because, watch when the Sparky gets closer to the tower. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it right here because he does poison it. So he kills it pretty quickly. The poison is definitely not something that helped me in this raid. The poison, in my opinion, is one of, if not the thing that killed me in this raid. You're going to see at one point, he poisons the tombstones at the bridge and keeps killing them before they can get to distract the Sparky and the Inferno Dragon. Now, I feel if he didn't put the poison where he did when he did, this would have been an easily 1 crown, if not 3 crown, depending on how fast he reacted to my push. Now, as you can see here, look at the skeletons. They get right up to him, and then they kill. Well, that time they killed him. But if he was full health, he would have only hit 1 at a time. And he would have charged up. They would have been walking in front of him. There might have been 3 or 4 in front of him. He would have shot those. Then there would still be more coming after, over and over and over to distract him. Now, my friend has played an Inferno Dragon and won. He said the Musketeer absolutely devoured it, only because she does do, I think it's 165 or 145 damage to a troop, and she does, her hit speed is 1.1. Now, if you think about it, in 5 seconds, it's locked onto the Inferno Dragon. she could have almost already killed it. The Inferno Dragon does not have much health. As you can see, the Princess does 2 shots and already has it a fourth of the way down. 3 shots and it's almost down. With the tower, it dies pretty quickly. Now, the Sparky, on the other hand, has I I'm don't quote me, but I think it has more health than the Inferno Dragon. I'm not sure. Now, as you can see here, I am pumping up. I do put down a tombstone. I have the giant P.E.K.K.A in the back, or the P.E.K.K.A. He does play the Sparky with a witch in front. Now, right here, this is where I feel he won the game in his opinion. He kept me from winning. That poison right there. As you can see, the skeletons are dying before they can get up there to distract the Inferno Dragon and the what is that called? The Sparky. Now, I do put down a giant, and that distracts the giant. Now, there's a push that I have coming up where I get his tower down to about 400 hit points, and in my opinion, if he wouldn't have put down the knight where he did, I would have won because the knight was about to charge at his tower and definitely would have did 400 if not more damage in my opinion. You can definitely comment down below if you think that Dark Prince would have killed the tower if he did not put down the knight. If you watch closely, the tower is down to 400 health, and he puts that knight down right there. Now, my knight was about to charge the tower. I'm not sure how much health the Dark Prince at level 3 does to a tower when it charges, but I feel like it has to be at least close to 400. Then I could have zapped the tower and probably won the game right there. However, I knew at this point no one was going to win, so it was just about drawing. I didn't feel like losing my trophies. I didn't feel like giving him any of my trophies. So I just defended. I put down a cannon in the middle, had the princess back shooting, and used that last princess hopefully to distract if that Sparky got off one more shot. So, as you can see in the replay, the tombstone does a good job at distracting the Inferno Dragon and the Sparky. Now, I would have a replay of my friend beating the Inferno Dragon. However, it did go over the time limit of where you can share it. I was gonna record it Friday, but it wasn't my birthday this weekend, and I was very busy. I had family over. I had my girlfriend over. Uh, and I want to talk about this now. If you want to use a troll deck, I'll bring out a video of this in a couple of days. I have been playing my friends with this deck, and I'll put up a picture on the screen now. Ridiculous. Now, I'm not going to go into depth of how you play this deck, only because I'm going to save that for a different video. But that is definitely a deck that you could try. This deck does very good against the Sparky and the Inferno Dragon because of the Inferno and the Fire Spirits. You can use those to distract, as well as it does have the Zap. Now, let's go over some other cards that could easily distract or counter the Sparky and Inferno Dragon. Now, in my opinion, the Tombstone is the best troop-wise. Now, the Zap, obviously, is the best spell-wise, only because it does stun the troop, or the, I guess, yeah, troop. It does stun it for 0.5 seconds. It's not the damage that you're looking at, however, it does do a decent amount of damage, 168, 69. It does crown tower damage, 68, and the radius is 2.5. Now, for only being 2 elixir, this is a very, very crucial card. I had a battle earlier where my P.E.K.K.A was almost dead, but however, I had skeletons behind it, so I zapped the tower. The skeletons walked around the P.E.K.K.A. The guy didn't react fast enough, and the P.E.K.K.A got one swing and won me the game in OT, which was extremely hype. I felt like I was playing MLG Clash Royale right there because that was such a clutch play. That zap saved my P.E.K.K.A, which got me the tower and won me the game. That dude, I've never seen so many angry faces spammed in my entire life. Now, some good cards against the Sparky. The Minion Horde, absolutely choose it. The what else is good? The guards. The guards are very good against the Sparky, only because they do have that shield. And after the Sparky does I guess, whatever you consider the first blow of it. If you surround the Sparky correctly with the guards, it only hits two at a time, I think. I've never seen it hit all three. And then if it turns to the other guard, it still has a shield if it's not being hurt, which is super clutch because then the guards can distract it long enough to where your tower, hopefully, if it's in your base, can take it out. Um, for the Inferno Dragon, like I said, the Musketeer I heard was good. Obviously, the Tombstone is good. I mean, you've seen it in the replay. It distracts extremely well. Um, when you're playing against a deck like this with the Inferno Dragon, it's definitely in your favor because I have such high hit point troops that you can just chew through with the Sparky and the Inferno Dragon. I'll definitely be bringing some more Inferno Dragon gameplay once I win a couple. Every single time I go up against an Inferno Dragon, I do not have the correct deck that I would like to beat it with. However, that's going to come with playing in multiplayer. Also, I am bringing to the channel a chest opening montage. I've been saving up some clips. I am currently editing and making it into a cool montage. Hopefully, I can get a couple legendaries in the future to put in there. Unfortunately, yesterday I did get a log. I didn't get it on camera. Unfortunately, it came out of a crown chest. I was extremely hype about that. I literally said before I opened it to my girlfriend that I never get any legendaries from any of the free or crown chests or silver chests. Or, I mean, you could even count the gold chests. I've never got any legendary from that either. I know my friends have. They've gotten lava hounds and whatnot. So if you enjoyed the video, definitely hit the thumbs up. If you guys want, comment how you guys defend against the Sparky and the Inferno Dragon and what you think is the best card to defend it or counter it. And subscribe because I do put up daily, usually double uploads, depending on what I'm doing that day. So definitely subscribe, and I will catch you guys tomorrow in the next video. Peace.